Hello and welcome back for another video. In this one, I'll be giving my thoughts on the recent James Harden trade to the Clippers and how it impacts them and the 76ers. This trade has been in the works since the summer and it finally occurred, so without further ado, let's get started. Let's start with the Sixers side of the trade. The 76ers receive Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris, Robert Covington, KJ Martin, and multiple draft picks. My initial reaction is, I like the trade for the Sixers because they're 2-1 without star point guard James Harden and have seen young guard Tyrese Maxey step up and fill Harden's shoes nicely by averaging 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. And if you can believe it, Joel Embiid is once again looking like an MVP candidate, averaging 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Okay, this is the projected starting lineup with Pat Bev or D'Anthony Melton at the 1, Maxey at the 2, I would guess Oubre starts at the 3 and Tobias at the 4, and with Embiid at the 5. I like this trade for the Sixers because their bench has beefed up with Robert Covington, KJ Martin, Batum, and Morris, as they're all useful interchangeable forwards that can either shoot, play defense, or hustle, which gives the Sixers many options to pick from when looking at matchups in the regular season and playoffs. The Sixers already looked like a playoff team even without James Harden, so with these new additions, I think it's fair to say the Sixers are back to being the solidified third best team in the East. You know, of course, behind the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. Alright, let's move on to the Clippers side of the trade. The Clippers receive James Harden and PJ Tucker. My initial reaction is, I don't really like this trade for the Clippers because I'm not exactly sure what Harden brings that Westbrook, Kawhi, and PG don't already do. I guess he provides another shooter on the perimeter, but Robert Covington already did that, as he is a solid 3-and-D piece that they shipped out for Harden. Westbrook facilitates and plays better defense, while Kawhi and PG are the main ISO scorers for the Clippers. So does that mean James Harden is a spot-up shooter now? I doubt that's what he wants or the Clippers since they traded some valuable assets for him. James Harden wants the ball in his hands and wants to make stuff happen and be a focal point of an offense. But I don't see that happening here, as he is most likely the third option on offense now instead of the second option on the Sixers. I do think Harden's shooting will definitely help the Clippers. Let's just hope his poor defense doesn't outweigh it come playoff time. This is the projected starting lineup by ESPN. I've seen some with Westbrook starting with Harden, but for now, it's Harden at the 1, George at the 2, Mann at the 3, Kawhi at the 4, and Zubac at the 5. With their bench being Bones Hyland, Norman Powell, PJ Tucker, and Mason Plumlee. My guess is the Clippers will add a player or two around the trade deadline to fill any void they feel is needed and missing. The Clippers' next games are Tuesday and Wednesday on ESPN against the Lakers, so maybe he plays then, but if not, the next chance will be Monday against the Knicks. It'll be interesting to see how Clippers coach Ty Lue makes it all work. For the Sixers, their next games are Thursday against the Raptors and Saturday against the Suns, so their new additions will most likely appear for one of those games. It'll be interesting to see how the Clippers and Sixers look. Well, those are my initial thoughts on the James Harden trade to the Clippers. Please comment your thoughts on the trade and how you see the Clippers and Sixers do from here on. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.